Okay, we will start off by using this. I just found it on the floor. I wish I could take a picture. I think I will. I can't. I can't. Yeah, here. Looks cool somehow, also. But we will learn something today about the how a street ASMR for animals. How is it done and why isn't that easy? Cool. Well, right? Okay. It's about to, if normal person or first try, first time starter kit sounds rude. That's okay. You can do that for one time to a cat, and that meaning good. But you usually need more. Yeah. Sliding it over the graffiti. Just one end of this. That's pretty interesting already. It took a while, because he was doing this and it didn't work, and I was trying several stuff, and then found out this, and it was right now, Whoa, whoa. Whoa, it's cool as fuck. And we will stop it there because it could be too noisy. But yeah, that's a lot of the thing, because if you pay attention to your cat, they will tell you, that's cool, but already. ¿Lo has oído o qué? ¿Lo has oído, Chinglis? ¿Quieres que te lo haga otra vez? she's came along just to check on the sounds. Yeah, like this. Look at this. Okay, whatever. Cool. Oh, the camera. Man. ¿Cómo te queda así? ¿Mola o qué? Ay, ahora la moto, tío. Ah. Vale. You're so important. Your bike is making so much noise. Okay. ¿Flipas o qué? Yeah. 아무나 아무나. I'm going to keep the stick, I think, by now, for now. The camera is slow. But and I was using these fences one time. Oh man. Because these things are super resonating somehow, I don't know why. Same as the ASMR works better over tasks. This is almost the same, but you know it has a narrative based on some tasks. Okay. Okay. This should sound, special since it's in the corner. But I think it's sounding less. Oh man. So many noises. It's not the trash truck, it's the least thing that you resent. There is more here. These things also resonate quite good. ¿Enseñamos las estas o qué? Where is it? I throw away the stick and it was so pretty cool. Sticks aren't such a business kids know so well. Sometimes you don't find sticks for real or just good ones that you can use. Well, okay, let's do this for a change. have this contemporary use of it, alright? I use it like a contemporary instrument. It shouldn't matter as long as you pay attention to the microtones. Well, yes! This is the auditorium. It's a perfect place to play like that. I honestly think that everything that sounds like jazz or electronic music, or it's more natural, hence is more suitable to get the best from everything. Indian music is also very good, but maybe a little bit old for what's having us here. ¿Vienes? There is just one thing more that I have in mind that I can try to show you all. And it's the original first playground that we had. I mean, my cat and I. First. This is something very dirty. I really don't know anything else around here. It's not that there's always something. Just want to try out this. I'm not sure if this door, that's shitty. So remember, if you want to look cool for your cat, you ever wanted to be actually cool with your cat, then you should try to learn some of this. It's not an obligation, I'm just saying. Yeah, this is the very first stage that we had. Yeah, very first. This is like second home or something. Okay, that wasn't what I was. It was after. Just one thing that I just knew. No, no. Okay. I have a very shitty video on YouTube about this. This is not how originally we played. This is originally played with the least and the hook. Makes things much more playable and also sounds better. The entire thing is somewhat dirty because we are always playing to this. But we had one that was plastic, and this is not very cool. Really. Oh! After what we did, this is not very impressive. And also the colors always fuck me up. No matter how I edit or anything, these colors are not good on camera. But yeah, these are very useful in case you have the right thing. Again, the camera. Oof. This is safe for her, and also so much fun because she is so much in control about everything, you know. Rotating it. This is what I mean by real-time composition, because you need to make sense out of the spot, which is what every skateboarder does. Voilà. So yeah. Every skateboarder is meant for the first try, right? This is not a joke. Because police, because many things, you know. Because many things. Because of many things. You need the trick first try, and you need to make sense out of the spot. Right out of your libraries and knowledge and skills and all this. And the best you can do is that, because no one is going to really appreciate a skater that needs like 4 days in one single spot, you know. You can do that and no one will complain, but still 4 days is a short time thing. Maybe 4 is too much, but 2 days, 3 days, I don't know. But there is this never that respected forever spot trying people, and that is not pro. You know, you can do that. It's not a matter of who can or who can't. It's a matter of who is going to be respected after all. And you can spend the entire afternoon trying to occupy one spot only just for you because you are so much motivated, and you will always see this type of people. In the end, what you need, not just want to see, what you need is someone that solves very cool tricks on the fly, you know. You go to a spot and you start, like, you know, I don't know the word. When you are crafting a sword, you know, crafting a sword, like little by little and all this, you know. That's not what you want from a skateboarder. You want a skateboarder, street one anyways. You want a street skateboarder, which is my point here entirely. What you want is someone that's cool. It's a sign, because there is this bike learning thing. It's also cool. So yeah, no one is going to respect that much anyways to someone that needs to spend so much time in one spot because what you need is someone that makes 4 tries something. Han quitado la arenita esta, y no la han quitado, no la han puesto. ¿Qué se supone que han hecho? No, está ahí, la arenita estaba en las bolsas. ¿Quieres arenita? Vale. There is sand here. But it's been raining, I don't really know if this sand is now very clean. ¿Está muy sucio o qué? She's not even very fond of the state of this right now. She was like wow, muy guay esto, It's about workflow, but it's also about health. You want to be clean, you know. You go to a spot, you try a few times, polish comes, you go home, and then if you need to wait for more, then you need to wait for tomorrow, and you know, you're good, and that's how it is. That's not how you want it. What you need is what you need is to solve spots on the fly. and that involves so much real-time composition to many levels. No one is improvising shit. People is using their very most solid tricks. In order to appear the coolest, right? So when everyone knows this, you don't go to a stage. You don't go to you don't go to town to practice. Not meaning that I mean that. I'm saying that makes sense from that side. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I don't think I know anything else. This is our very most used place. Here, one time, this rail is cool, but it was with a branch that it fell off a tree because it was a storm, and it was just opportunistic what we did there. But I imagine that something else can be done there. It's calming, it's fun. It can be useful at some point too. Okay, now if we grab it from farther, less control. Yeah, it's like about this length. Ooh. Oh, wow, we broke it. Amolao, okay. Let's see if he liked it. Amolao, chimplito. No mucho. Amolao, okay. Yeah, that means a lot. Yeah. So good. I'm the best at this. You don't know anyone else anyways. I'm not of this kind that is trying to tell people that everything is music. I don't mean that. Everything sounds. You can use anything as an instrument. Potentially you could, but it's not the end of it. You actually need interesting surfaces or tools, you know. When they tell that to you, you tend to think that every sound goes, and it's not how reality is. It's been a very, very long process that I've been checking these places out, and now I can figure which is the landscape and which are my possibilities. Maybe if we could use, you know, we used to play to these things. She's already here, so excited. Just sliding. It's also very interesting. Yeah. For some reason, you know, it's been just experimenting. Not that I found this in my ear. This is not being the best. Oh. Okay. Siempre te escapas aquí, ¿eh? ¿Qué hay que ver aquí, eh? ¿Qué es lo que quieres ver? She wants this side better than the inside thing. He's been the entire winter going there. Now we want this part. So yeah, I would make an entire cut of the video right here, just to point out how is it going to be or something. This is my very goal I have in mind. It's not that I yeah. Our friend is already there singing for us after one day of raining and cold in the middle of this super nice springtime. This is the first type of street ASMR that has been published ever. Trees also have areas that can resonate depending on the tree. So this is very interesting. And I remember that I'm harming no tree. These trees are not peeled by anyone. These trees are completely left growing, all without animals and stuff, and they develop many. It has little cavities. These trees are very fed up. It's more with this other, more loosey. Look, all this. This is better if you take it from the tree, you know. All this is better because it's dead, and the tree doesn't know how to take it out because it's supposed to be done by some other species. The tree is not working. We have our trees that do. That do. ¿Has visto algo guay por ahí? ¿Algo que ha molado? This is going to be mostly all about this area. I still don't know what's going to be, in the sense that spots are very limited. That's why I'm recording myself like this, you know, because we are always in the same spots, but we are always finding something new. But it's about compiling it, you know. I mean, right. That smells bad as fuck. Oh. Ah, qué bestia. Wow. Wow. I will remember. In the street art, it's not that you need to suffer, but you do. You know, it's not easy. You know, this looks good, but it isn't. It's all dead. That's so much not useful for the tree. It sounds bad even. It's not that it sounds good. It's too much time there getting rotten. It needs environment for the tree to develop some healthy state of mind. The bird is not singing anymore. ¿Tú qué? ¿El pajarito ahí dónde está? she thought was the same as me. Where the bird went. There. Ahí está. Oh, está ahí dentro, ¿eh? Mierda, pues ahora a ver cómo vamos ahí. Se ha metido ahí dentro, ¿eh? Ahora cómo vamos. The bird is in a pretty unusual place, I think. I'm not going to go inside there. Ve, yo creo que sé por dónde ir, ¿sabes? Vamos por ahí por dentro. A ver si lo enlazamos. Nos acercamos más. Improvising don't mean you are just doing whatever. It's the same with anarchy. It's not that you just do anything. It's about okay. Just imagine a system to generate systems, something like that. But there's not entire new same big systems. It's like parented systems. Again. Oh. What's the sound here? Can't remember. It's the same thing as always. But mola hoy, está guay. Cool. It's cool today. The sound. Every day is different. Vamos a buscar el pajarito, ahora venimos aquí. You know, improvising is not just like inventing things out of the blue or starting from scratch. It's not about it. It's the same with anarchy. People think anarchy is the same, like no rules at all, no things at all. It's not how it works. It's about a system that could be, for example, portable. For example, you can use it to move somewhere, but you could also use it to make transitions, and you can also use it to, you know, find the same thing, the thing that you're after, which is success in something. You want a set of types of sounds in this case, and then you go to many places and you try to do that same thing again, right? That's what's improvisation. Computers are very famous for this. Like every computer musician knows that improvising is crucial, and that's only because of this type of thing, because you're using generics in order to approach a very wide diversity of things and somehow manage to bring the same type of things out, right? That's what a system is. Systems are supposed to be that, but we are used to this concept of systems that are simply only focused or only designed for one single thing, like Windows or all this is determined to let you play games and make office work, you know. It's basically about it. And then you use I don't know, it's supposed to be generic because it's supposed to be universal somehow, but it isn't. It's completely focused on one set of tasks. And you know, if you have a true generic type of system, which is what an improviser tries to do, more than learning a set of definite or set of skills or keys or songs or moves, what an improviser do is to approach the thing from a true generic point of view. And that's another level. For real. That's what NASA has been accused, because they were missing out something, and that was because they were at this level of generics. It is a very stupid level that they were genuinely missing out something relevant because they were focusing only in the few things or wide things that they use, but it was just you know, you can't go for something that you don't know that exists. And that's why, more than predictions, people have been trying to this is a cool picture. People have been trying to learn actual generics, you know. That's how Linux is so much powerful today, because they are using ways to approach computers that are enough generic. Then you can use every computer ever. If you don't, it's because they are limiting you from inside, which means private permission, you know, signatures or whatever. but Linux machines are made, or yeah, are made for every machine. You can use really every aspect if it's written on math. And then you can have many outputs as long as you work for that. It's always controversial, but there is still another level of improvisation that really transcends songs and transcends concrete periods of time, transcends it, and you can compose as you go. Maybe it's not the same type of thing. Maybe you can't write the Lord of the Rings. You can't write it improvising. You don't. No one is saying now that improvisation needs to replace compositions, normal compositions. No one is saying that. People that think right now, people that is thinking right now that they like more one thing or another. It's just a personal preference, in order to make people think about what are they going to be investing in, but in general, or in reality, is the both that are important. You need normal composition, you need stable programs, and then you need unstable live programs also. You need them. So it's both. No one is saying it's just one. The people trying to make a war out of this is stupid. That people sucks. It's about both. And that's Linux. Linux has both. It's not that we need Windows and then Linux. We have Linux that has Windows already and has Linux. It's about not being exclusive from industry. It's about being more economic, which big industries aren't. They're just winning money by force, like by weight, and they are not being skillful, and they are not being economic using technology that it takes. That all is written in a very much lower level of doing computers, that economy that we all need so much. It's about learning it. Christians wanted the passions to go away. Buddhists wanted fear and anger and resentment. They wanted all to go away. Today we have learned that it's not a matter of trimming things off and throwing away the leftovers. It's not about it. Today we know that it's about learning. You learn how to do things, and those things will never take over you. At some level it happened with kids, with children. Some children are more intelligent than the parents today. You shouldn't let kids be more intelligent than you. You shouldn't. No matter how you want things to be. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't let children be more intelligent than you. And the option is not dreaming intelligence out of kids. The thing is about you being a little bit more intelligent than what a kid already does by itself. There's a lot of people that will pretend that they are modern or they are knowledgeable or they know things just because they are taking things from common places that are very used and at some point that develops. And yeah, maybe you are more intelligent or you are cool, but compared to a person that lived 100 years ago, you need to be more modern and more cool than a kid already knows how to do it at a school or something, because everyone shares public domain things. Kids are never that knowledgeable about the world reality, and you as an adult, you should try to be. Just because of this, just because you have kids or you have some responsibilities around you, and these people will know that you are being so mean and so stupid that even kids know better. So, no one is saying that people shouldn't ignore stuff. You're saying that you rather employ yourself on learning, because all religions, these very old religions that should no one care about really anymore, but these old religions were just good enough things. You are being messy with your alcohol, with your meat, with your passion, with everything, something, then you go and you find a way to take that out from your being. It's not, or silence it, or mute it out, or castrate it. You need to take it out, and that was working because they hadn't even made it to the second chapter. They were all already in the same scenario, same stage. That was very simple and not conclusive, but they felt a need for it, and that was the solution, the mainstream solution. Just cut things out. And that led to a society that that feels complexity as a threat, when complexity is actually the playground that you use to make your life easier. It's just you need to learn how to get there. You need to learn how to get to the complex land, and then your life will be so much easier, substantially and very noticeably, and you will be more powerful, and you will be completely more interesting person. You will gain a lot of power only by doing that. Your life will be real easy, But things, this is what Einstein said, that it's hard to make things simple. It's complicated to make things simple. That's what Einstein was saying. And today is like many people just want things for granted, because there is this belief that you can pay someone else. I was saying this the other day, but the video wasn't making it because I published it or streamed it in another channel and it didn't work. Things aren't difficult. I mean, it's proportional and indirectly. Counter, no, indirect, proportional, right? You spend the most preparing for something, and when you get to the thing, it gets easy forever, and each time goes easier. When you never reach that threshold, then things start collapsing in front of you, and you are failing constantly, and you feel it's your fault, you feel it's the system fault, you feel everything because you never knew what was happening there. And that is why Windows was so much bullied out, because it failed so much times, and it failed because of that things, because no one was behind it having real control of things. Simply broke, and you had to take that as a day. And then it came Macintosh, and they made a system that it was so much isolated, and it works so poorly as a system, that they do all the work for you, but you need a total special treatment that don't work if it's between Macintoshes. That's not what system means. System means you go to the wild, which is reality, which is physics, and then you can use it for something in your favor. But if you need to pay just money forever to never feel richer, because rich means each time richer, it's not that means that every time you are bigger or that you are eating more people out. Rich means that you are generating money, that means rich. Or wealth is that you're generating goods. You generate goods, and each time you should go richer, because it's a system. It's making you go richer. But these plug and play, easy go sort of things that aren't real systems, maybe are based on systems that are based on systems, and that isn't working, because you need to pay the same amount or even more. You need to pay more. You are paying each time more phone, for a Apple product, you are paying each time more. This is like taxes or something. We need taxes, and we need to forget about paying these people, companies, things that aren't what it isn't even meant to be. Taxes are good because taxes are adaptable, and no one tells you that you are going to pay more taxes the next year. But things need to adapt, and we need to do that in a sort of global level. But industry, when it comes to this type of companies, it's you who is using your money for that to work out. It's not that you reach a natural cool way to have each time more control, each time more features to use, each time more range, each time more quality. That's what happens when you're using Linux, because each year you learn something new that is in your very interest. And you just pay little stupid learning effort that you paid one time. You just take your brain, make it go to that point, and that one time, and you learn it, and that's it. You don't need to use it anymore. But it takes a level of adult mind that apparently no one has. If you want to cook, I know, you need some preparing time, some processing time before you go to town. In everything, because it's not that they make you pay for the sake of it. It's not because you will strive here and we will see. It's not that what's happening. The thing is that you are trying to make your own singular point of view, your own singular spot. You are trying to make it understand something far in time, something farther in distance, whatever, or you are making this adapting process that is filtering you out, is adapting things, and you just need to learn the steps until you go to this place, and when you arrive there, you know the way, and you've been building the way on your way, and that's just one time, and once you get it, that way. But imagine a world in that you need to keep paying every time to go to the same place. Stupid. Even at a larger scale. Imagine that you need to I don't know, you have a 10 years long job, and this job is somewhere in a mountain, say, just in a case like me. Then you will need to teach, just as we teach AI. You will need to teach your muscles and your daily routines and your schedule and your everything. You need to teach your body and your mind to make that trip every day. And once you make it twice, 2 months, say, then your body already knows it and can be more efficient in order to get there. And it's not that you've learned everything. You've learned whatever that path, that walk was about, and your muscles have been learning how to do that every day, and that makes you stronger. And each time you do that, you should feel stronger. Improvisation is just the same. Improvising means that sort of things. It's about libraries, and it's the same as computers do. You need libraries, and then you need tools. And once you have your tools and your libraries and your knowledge, and also your skills that will be shaped by these tools and libraries, which means it's easier that way. Then you face general things, you go to the world, you aren't afraid to face new stuff, because you have a generic, at least it's just a starting point, but you have at least one point to start off, that is reality. And then you go to reality, and then you take conclusions and whatever, as long as much as your imagination gets. But what you can't really call a success is to make your imagination work just to lie to you. Just like drugged persons, but so much worse, because a drugged person is already paying for all that not in a sensible way, and they know. And it's not that they forget that much. Maybe you're young and you have a joint and you take it personal, but at some point or people should know that. Okay, I'm not doing it more long. Okay. I need to find my cat and then go for our donkey friend. I think I left their light. These cats, we agreed that we didn't want to spend so much time with. They can play some few time, and then it's okay. Apparently, they could play more, but they don't somehow. We will find new ways to do the same stuff. It's what I mean. Where my cat is. ¿Estáis aquí? ¿Estáis aquí también o qué? ¿Dónde está? ¿Estáis bien? He's there, you can't see it. It's back. Yeah. Bonita. Ay, perdón. Bonita. Mira, mira, ¿dónde está? ¿A dónde toca o qué? Whoa, whoa. Whoa. It's too early. She isn't showing up. That means it's not the time. Aspettarmi, ok. Not showing. Yeah, definitely. They aren't ready. No, I don't know what else. The faces they were pulling at me, back at me. Okay, I think I will stop this because I seriously don't know where else can we go to get some noises and things. Just think for a minute. Maybe there is these frogs. This people is there already, having so much fun. I like it when we can take different times. She was so much dependent on me, and we found these cats that maybe aren't the best in the world. Oh man, but they are cool enough. So I think they are cool if they play together, just to have some kitten interactions, kitten life, just a little bit. Okay. I always ask to these cats how it's going, because maybe they are being not that good. Using this bath so much, people is probably not enjoying them walking around. Walking by. This is the same area as yesterday. But there is more. I could do this. There are some frogs, but I'm not sure where they were. Oh, it's a cool picture. Look at that. Sometimes you get a casual shot and it's so good, and then you try to repeat it, and we should go in that other direction where the birds actually are. Oh man. Okay, there's no frogs that you can tell over there. But something tells me that I should go just to check. My cat is at this stage in life that she's a lot like a teenager, and she is more like, okay, you go after some stupid sounds now. She likes it so much, but she prefers some actual cat fun. That lets me some space for me, because I know the guy that's caring about after these cats, and also it's a very known place for us, so I'm pretty much happy about the entire situation. When I'm tired, then I go there, or just for checking out. This is a house that we never went inside. Not a house, it's what's left of it. Still, we never tried to go inside it. I think it's possible. Pictures. Okay. This was the spot I faced the other day. But I'm not seeing a canal. Yeah. These are the frogs that I was meaning. I feel like scared somehow. Wary. These frogs are so happy. They were they were making entire can sounds out of this canal the other day. It's recorded only on audio, but there aren't many. No, this is the thing. They were doing so loud noises. Okay. Yeah. You know the names of the clouds and you know the types, but what each type is actually doing? And does that imply something in the future? I think that should be the worth reading of all this. Since animals know how to predict, or at least they know what the world is doing, and that's because they should be paying attention to some type of language at some deeper level that we don't get, not as humans. We don't get as post-slavery humans, but that doesn't mean we don't know or we can't know, or if that is just asleep somewhere. Come on, this is nail. Seriously? Never. Oh man, what is this? Yeah, this is nail for real. What is it doing as nail? In my can. What is it doing there? Dude, how is nail ended up in my can? Okay. Okay, guy. Not sharing the can. I'm sorry for being mean with that. Maybe should keep it. I don't know anymore about that thing. Oh, the moon is pretty. making a lot of light is almost full moon. If it's not, I don't follow. Oh, look at that roundness. I don't follow that much the moon stuff. But it's not full. I think it's in the last stage. Girls are being so cool about all this, and I wish I knew more, because that's a cool thing to do, I guess. But it's not that's going to solve what I was saying. Like, we certainly need a deeper level in understanding nature, and the moon is one very place to start off, for sure. It's not that what I'm saying, but you know, maybe in a true modern civilization, we should still taking information about this sort of language and make memes about it, like, oh, have you seen these clouds? And make some joke about it. Maybe we should. Maybe we were meant for that. If it wasn't because of slavery, we could have been this type of modern people. It was not about predicting shit, but it's all obvious how much moon influences our lifestyles, and moon is influencing a lot of stuff. And maybe we were taught in the school to make a deeper sense of what means all these clouds, because we can say, oh yeah, it's Cumulus Limbus. I don't have any notion of it. What I'm interested is about why is it doing that, even for the most anecdotic sort of grasp. Maybe they are just fading from the sun, from a wet day, whatever. The only thing I noticed is that the only things I get is the direction of the clouds, and then that depending what cloud it is, it evaporates, or it disappears around where the sun is, in the surrounding, in the radius of the sun. You can see some type of clouds being more sparse than others. And that's a principle, I guess, because or something like it, because it's like the sun is really impacting how clouds are moving, not just the weather, it's everything. It's the motion of the earth, it's the radiation that the sun spores, and is the very composition of the clouds. And if we were a real modern legit civilization, we would know how yellow or how weighty the clouds are, or stubborn, in order to get out of the way of the sun. All of this. I think there's nothing else around here we can use that we wouldn't the other day. This is the second day of the street ASMR birth. Okay. The good thing about being me and teaching cats is that I know how much they like to stay in one area only, but also I know that kids also do that. They never go that far. Even cats don't do that. They can be pissed off or something and try to escape something, but they will never feel that strong to go that far. Okay, it's being boring now. This is a friend has a cat friend, not even that much of a friend. My English is very old, I know this. Not that old. Noisy as fuck. I know this because when I was a kid, I used to spend my time drawing instead of studying things. Really. Not because I was being very clever about it. Maybe yes, but maybe I didn't. Just that I learned the pleasure of the pleasure of The pleasure of doing things in so much silence. Oh, this could be a trick, but it's creepy because you don't see anything. Just S a trick. Oh, this and then this. Maybe not that much. That's too. This is cool. These things like flying around. It would be interesting if I pet. Look at this. Look. It's cool. I don't even know what that is. Maybe you want to zoom out. Here and here. Yeah, lights are more interesting this way. Okay, let's see. Our cat is ready. But I really don't know where we're going to go. That cat made me. It was one that my cat does. Like, it's a face that means I know it's more complex than it seems. Oh, the sound of something. Doggy. Huh? Yeah, ¿Qué pasa? Oh, just like electric current. Fire. Just like fire. How is it so much similar? Oh yes, it should. Okay. Now maybe it's time to do this other thing. was so cool. Ha molado la hostia, te lo juro, Ha molado la puta hostia esa mierda. ¿Qué te pasa con este gatito? ¿Te estás rayando o qué? ¿O lo estás rayando tú, Hay otro aquí. A ver si me hace agüita. They are listening to this like a concert. They are really doing that, Maybe we can use the light. After the particles, more than anything else. Ahora que me está echando esta agua, ¿sabes? We don't really gain much. Not a chance. haven't checked on the factory. Cats were actually listening to that spray water thing. As a concert for real. It's needing so much exposure. Didn't make any fucking picture. Naturalmente. Yeah. Ahí arriba hay árbol, algo, She's complaining about this cat somehow. Maybe this cat is being too needy or something. ¿Qué te pasa? Que no juega. Enséñala a jugar tú, Chifis. These cats are very well maintained, but they probably don't know that much about how to play. Which was our main goal, but we are trying to teach them how we play. How is it played in general. They have their own games. But we are going to teach them how we play. But my cat is using this technique. Like, she's learned how to get inside all this. I don't know where she is now. Where is she? There. Yes. I can detect her from so fucking long. Far. Okay. I think they are having good fun. They are having so well. Let us smells would also make it through this sort of media. I've always wished for it. Maybe I live a time when smells also are like included to all this, but I think it's not that much reliable since it takes some neuron wise something. But yeah, maybe why not? When smell speaker, smell a speaker, something that is pronounced smells like with a water bomb or something. This is a school. Okay. The other day I was getting far and it was changing pitch, but not now. It's always the same. At this time, at this point in distance, I was hearing something different. Not today. These filters are very interesting, you know. Not only because they are super expensive, but also because they are organic as fuck. You maybe only listen to one type of sound, like or but then if you walk with a cat, you realize that each day, it sounds completely different. Maybe it's not every day sounds different than the previous. Maybe it's depending on the routines that, you know, Monday sounds one way and then all this. But the cool thing is that, like my microwave, that it depends on the use you make, but also depends on external things like the weather or the humidity. Yeah, cool. Like to just focus on one, but I'm not sure if that's even possible. But this is supposed to be that. let's see this, because we all know the analog era and lights have been so much times portrayed, but this is a northern tire grasp, and it's definitely so much organic. Not saying that the other one wasn't organic, I'm saying that this new digital era is being even more organic than the previous. So much into this now. I don't have anything else to show, I guess, today. Don't forget that I'm using a photo camera and then recording my phone. Don't forget that, please. This is not a video camera. There was a month, I guess, when I was a hippie, that I took my glasses out. I was seeing only colors. I'm not that blind, but I can't see really from far. And I see this blurry thing. Not like this. I see it much more blurry and awful. This is very pretty. But yeah, that helped me to notice colors so well. I appreciate so much that time that I was taking my glasses out. So my cat is teaching this other cat how to play, and my suspicion is that this cat is whether, buying into it, like, okay, this kid wants to feel important. let's not say anything. But also the cat could be buying into it really because he wants to learn. They need to teach each other many things. I want to make lives because there is proof that you need time. My cat is always buying time, so we get to the cool things. I'm very used to the idea that we should move like a dog or something, and it's not how it works. My cat has always been trying to tell me about this. Like, no, we need to stay. Like, maybe it's boring now, but something will come up. She doesn't even know what she knows. staying one place is almost guarantee of finding cool stuff. It's the most intelligent way. And I love this focus thing. It's really dimensionating stuff. You can pick one dimension or both or far or close. Even closer. Let's see how close it gets. No more than this. Yeah, there. And now with lights should be different. Oh, how the colors. I wish I'm missing something about the colors here. Oh, ugly set. I need the colors to be more control. Maybe it's the exposure. I don't know. Has to go like if you make out. This on the top, this on the bottom. And now, where are we liking it? This looks like a black and white old movie. And this is more like 90s. 64. Then what should be the number? 64, and it starts being constant at no change at 1 1/6 ready. 64 and 1/6. What if we do 400? Where should we 4? Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and well, yeah, that's it. No doubt. Or maybe there is some doubt already. I don't know. I can't know everything. No one can. Oh my god. Let me do this. I know people was experimenting with this already in the 70s. But since things have changed a little, not the math of it, that's the cool part, but it changed the depth of it, I guess. So yeah, we've got our yeah. Yes. The car making the lights so much cooler. This is what it is, stupid. Silver graffitis. Just to pretend no graffiti happened, and it's even more dirty. Okay, hey, hey. I wish I had some place to sit and enjoy isolation for a change. And maybe this place is this place here that there are no one. But it's a little bit cold. I'm ready. I'd like to have some place to sit and some cold to not have. There's people working there. I know. Maybe we aren't that bad. That it's not that it's very cold. Yeah, it must have sounded like shit. Focus meter exposure. Isometrics. Oh, that. Let's use things to do things. But it's a very low level that it vibrates, or not that low. Now we zoom in and we try to find particles. Particle distance. Particles of all sizes, of all shapes, of all moves are welcome. Oh. Maybe closer. Oh. The battery. Oh, my arms. I'm making these rings. I'm getting good at it. The rings are cool. For me right now. There's somewhat light that we can use to do this. If we don't. We can use this very red thing, but it's not that cool. Whatever. Well, then we have the one other day. We've got the ASMR day now added to our list. So we have grainstorm app, then feedback days, then trumpet days. Let me count it with my fingers. Brainstorm, feedback, trumpet, skateboarding, ASMR. Oh right, that's what I wanted. Just 5 days. At least their working week, right? Maybe I could rest someday in the weekend. because these mini campings and all this really get me screwed as fuck. I need 1 week to rest all that. I'm so old. Let me see, what else can we do with this? Now they move in the other side of the spectrum, like we're having it by whoa. 1/500. This is cool. It's so incredible how dynamics and how light behaves. What is light? Is light our actual God? Is it light our actual God? What is teaching us? What is having us? What is observing us? Is it light? What is really being our source of intelligence? What's making meaningful our existences? Is it more fogging light? Because if it is, everyone should know. Yeah. But the graphs aren't that bushy. It's very low. What do you read from graphs? No. What's this? What's all this? Why I don't take it? I never. The plus and minus. The plus and minus what? Brightness and shit. Don't get it. Yeah. Is it light our God? For Newton, light was God, and for many others. Yeah. Just my bike light flashing. Let's created this. Yeah. Stupid. Oh. It bounces because it makes means out of colors, not because of it takes means, and that makes frequencies. It's not about anything else, maybe just phasing out of that. Yes, then check on my cat and then think about going back home. I guess nothing, not much else to do. But she knows and she will try to stay. Okay. Something tells me that there's just one thing more that we can do throughout our week. Maybe a cat searching for playing. The thing is that I'd like to make a section something that is about developing cat toys. But I wasn't recording any of this when we were on that stage because she was younger and was liking it a lot more than now, I guess. But still, we can try. It's a good time. It's a good thing to spend time, but maybe it's more about winter things. But I also have things to say about homemade cat toys. I had a lot to study when my cat was very young. I hadn't that much time. I couldn't do any of this because I were all day trying to study something and then playing directly with her. Now we have a lot more room to feel free and use our own time. Okay. I'm sorry about this time. These wilds. I don't know what to do because what sense it makes you. This will just improve in time. Shapes and colors and times. Finally. That's it. Yep. Vamos. Está guay. Le he enseñado cositas tú a él. Y él a ti. Todos tienen que aprender cositas. Adiós, bonito, Adiós, gracias, tú, Muy bien, Gracias. Adiós, bonito. Oh, that's okay. Something is moving over there. It's a tired dog. ¿sabes? Debería ir a la estación o algo, pero es que vamos a dar, tío. El único parque que conozco ahora es este. Mejor acabamos ahí un ratito o algo. Oh, my glasses. ¿Dónde hay gatitos más, tío? En cualquier sitio. Pero digo que molen, ¿sabes? No, que hace frío, que no está nada cobijadito ni nada, Sí. Podemos ir al sitio ese ahí detrás. Quiero bajar. Y me quieres hacer un besito. Ahora no toca. Un huequito. Nada. Es tiempo adultito. Muy bien. Vamos a ir donde al principio, donde hemos empezado la tarde. Ok. Ok. is pure ASMR, street ASMR. Pure. Bueno, vamos hasta agua un poquito. Vamos a esperar aquí a ver. Tampoco la gran cosa. This house was so much in progress. Oh, there's a band there. Very nice house. It's modular. And look at that. What? You can't see it, but it's quite interesting because it makes a lot of depth. Okay, whatever. I like that light, you know, that's what I like. Then I sell something like this, but artistically correct should be this, I guess. Not that color, anyways. There's no one here. you know, there is an old train, like the first wagon of the train, the motor, the motor of the old trains, how is it called? the steer, or the conductor. I don't know, you know, the first wagon of these old trains. And it makes a lot of noises. They're so cool. They're speaking colors in very random nature. I'm not sure if I'm very fond of it. One time I just kept hitting this wagon, this train thing, and it's just in the middle of houses, and it was very, very noisy, and I'm sorry about it. Not that I'm proud of anything. I'm sorry I bothered the people. The next day the police came and they waited for me, but I didn't do anything. I wasn't going to do anything. But I understand how much these people is on the verge of not being capable of taking more noise, you know. So much noisy people. They're making shit out of everything. Not talking about foreigners. Huh? This house is cool, because you have these sort of houses that are very rich. This also is not poor, you know, not at all. And now you have this. Like, come on, it's cool. Pretty cool. That was natural as fuck, doing these sort of things. Okay, ratitas. Someone someone is living inside the houses itself, and I have no idea more, you know. It's not my plan, but I recall how much cool making these houses should have been, you know, not the cool as we know it. It's another type of cool that we don't know anymore. Just breaks and knowledge, a lot of knowledge, I guess. breaks and breaks and tricks. Breaks and tricks. We all know how much shitty pictures our parents have done. When they went traveling somewhere and their pictures sucked. Digital cameras and all these were very powerful, but these people, this type of culture is that it doesn't matter, you just shoot the camera. Come on. Then when your family member that was just a little bit introduced into this picture making, then he became or she became the very most masterful person, and he was just in chapter 1. Chapter 1 is okay, people not knowing things is okay, but going into trip and being so much worried about the money, and then the only thing you have back, you have to show, you have to as a memory, shared memory, is going to be shitty as fuck, And then the problem was the cameras. Cameras my ass. The problem is that people didn't know shit about how to make pictures. Okay, this train is made out of metal. So you can figure I'm trying to say here. There wasn't people there. I have my sticks hidden inside there. This camera. I have my sticks there. But I really need to hit there the thing, but it makes very cool sounds. was one here. There's that. Truth is that I was hitting the train so badly. Because it has things there that resonates as fuck. Even in the sitting of the sitting sounds good. I'm not going to do that now, maybe another day. This is the moment for the stick. There's yet people there trying to make me know that they are pissed. It's one fucking day that I do this. It shows they don't know. Just one fucking day. I knew I was going to get something if I'd never done that. It's like Buddhist. Okay. It's a lot more. But I need to jump. It's not going to happen. In winter, it's better because people were sleeping at these hours. Yeah. I know she's wary, but maybe it's too much or something. Oh, this was nasty as fuck. Okay, nothing more. Nothing else that I know of. Which is what matters. Maybe we find something here. Just the other side. This used to be open. Not anymore. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Man. Probably was enjoying it from there. I don't know anything else really. We used to go after water sounds though. With metal start Tyson at some point. And there's always people noticing. Now is when you wash your hands. Oh, wow, is it? This is so much freaking solid. Oh man. There's another one. ASMR grind. Rail grind. Tube rail. That sounds old, and that's the purpose, you know, that blends people ages, you know, makes it more enjoyable. What else can we do here? Round. Is it cool enough? Look at her. Well, se ha molado mucho, ¿eh? Eso te ha molado que flipas, ¿eh? Pues mira. ¿Saltas? Our first video was here. She's so strong. She's just waiting for friends. Okay. Let's just try to go somewhere else. It's already long enough. The video is going on. Still feel like it. Sorry. I'll do this. Yeah, it's more friendly for animals. Today we will show you. Oh, look at that. You can see it. It's just a little bit far. Not a little bit, I mean, it's not right beside the house. But it's a good place to make noises today. Here it is in the abandoned king. is cool seeing how lights behave. And they're bouncing this way. There's a I don't know what it is. I think it's a bread oven shop, and this guy is so crazy. He's all night there with the music on top, making so much noise. That one is the one. But there are too many lights around to take that for good. We stopped, quit coming here because there was just people trying to catch our attention all the time. This guy with the dog that just wouldn't let me go, you know. He's talking and talking. He would never say, okay, we can go. And I was even telling to him, like, 8 minutes to go. And he was trying to pull things out again. And I'm supposed to do that, you know, because I talked so much when I get to stumble people into people. But it's not true, you know. I talk a lot because apparently people always say like, okay, I'm not going to see you again in 3 years. You better say everything or whatever, just to hear something or whatever. But what is the circus there? A friend told me this. I talk a lot, you know, but if someone tells me to stop, I will. It's an entire difference. ¿Qué han puesto ahí, tío? La carpa esa es gigante, tío. Mola un puto huevo, parece algo futurista, They built this circus, an entire circus. Oh, come on, this looks so cool. And this friend was telling me that they were making circus at the skate park. I thought it was the other skate park. This is right in the middle of the city. It's not cool, really. I know when they decided to make a skate park in the middle of this. Oh, my Oh, then alright. She doesn't even want me to get any closer. We knew cats here. They were fairly shy. Look at this. Oh, it's too much light. That's too much. Oh, entire post. Light post. Oh man. It had to happen. Yeah. Whatever. It's an entire light post. I mean, it's a cool place for someone like me that is trying to have a talk, and maybe it's not noisy that way, but if you're making an entire circus, maybe it is. I don't know. It's really huge and it doesn't show. I need another perspective of this. Like from there. It isn't showing how much is how much big it is. Even the truck is giant. So fucking big. They took out one light post. It's incredible. This could sound good. What? It's not anymore. ¿Hay animalitos aquí o qué? Eso ha sido algo, Yeah. One of these exotic animals escapes and eats the house. Oh, this is huge. Coliseum. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh. People there sleeping, of course. Hola, lo siento. Estoy haciendo fotos al recinto. Muy bien, gracias. Estoy también con un gato y se oye ruidos guays y me he quedado ahí. Ven, vamos. Oh, cómo mola. Ven, ven. The circus must be really expensive. They really must be browsing or not. Oh. Ven. Ven aquí. Ven. Oh. 40 miles fucking flat circus. Never seen something this logo and this huge. Ooh. Entire moving city. It looks like Texas or something. It's nice. Use them for delimiting space. Wait, sorry, not the picture. I mean, it's not going anywhere. Skate park has changed a bit lately. This is still, oh, skate park is still there. This is the skate park. Does it look creepy enough? I would say so. Of course, random as fuck. This is like like one of these old metal concerts. It feels just like a Animal Corpse or something. Festival, something like that. My cat disappeared. Yes, not that I would enjoy the idea of having such a big place for a circus. I mean, such a big circus. But in another side, you it proves, it shows that there are ways and it can be done and all this. This is super different now. Isn't quite showing. Maybe this picture is better. It's cool because this is a sort of poor park, poor people park, and it feels cool. It feels somewhat cool. I know what got inside. Whoever is contracting this so big. I don't know how much of a legal thing this is. I would really be annoyed if someone just builds an entire circus. Right. Right in front of my house, you know. Whatever. So yes, not much else. This is also a skate park now because it has this smooth floor, but it's it hasn't been like that forever. And when I came here, this was a street football park, but that was noisy, you know. It was all of this. Just come here. Thanks. They were being way too noisy. And we should try to figure new ways of doing things since the world has changed. It's not that we can just bring our habits from other places or from other time. And I'm talking about the people that is local here. I mean, not for ignorance. I mean people that is forever from this place, from one country. And we should try to figure new ways, new traditions, new things. Not like using old paradigms to solve the same stuff and it just won't work. It's not so easy that like we will just play on the streets or go to the park. It's different now. There are a lot more houses.